Hi friends, Zoe here. So today I'm really excited because I'm going to talk to you about something that is very exciting to me, and that is my morning routine. So for the past, I'd probably say 2.5 years, I've tried to be a lot more conscious of starting my day proactively versus reactively. So I'm going to give you guys a few tips of how I start my mornings off very positively, because I truly believe that this is what sets the tone for your entire day. So while I'm giving you these tips, I want you to consider your own morning routine and maybe how you can adjust it to be more positive in your life, because I guarantee that if you start your day off more positive or make a conscious effort to, you'll feel a lot more positive all day long. So my first tip is to give yourself enough time to get ready. Rushing automatically puts a negative tone on your morning. So we've all had to rush at some point in our lives, and it's never fun. You feel like you forgot everything when you step out the door, whether or not you did. But also in the sense that, for example, if you were to spill your breakfast on the floor, if you had all the time in the world, you could take the time to laugh at yourself and clean it up, no problem. But if you were in a rush, you would probably be cursing yourself and wishing that this didn't happen to you, or why did this happen to you? So things like that. So I really find that by allowing myself, by getting up say maybe a half an hour earlier than I need to, it really helps to set that positive tone because I don't need to rush to get ready. My second tip is to spend time throughout your morning being grateful. So automatically when my alarm goes off, which is on the other side of my room, I hop out of bed, I shut it off, and I don't click the snooze button. This is another thing too. You don't want to waste that extra half an hour you put onto your alarm by snoozing. So I usually tend to jump right back into my bed because it's super comfy, but I try to think of as many things I can to feel grateful for, whether or not it is my comfy bed, my job, my room, just like little things, big things, my friends and family, all sorts of things. And then I take time to write it in my 5-minute journal, which I've shown you guys before. I did make its own video, so I'll link that below, but by taking, a few minutes to actually write 3 of these things down specifically, I find that it just sets an overall grateful mode to my morning and a positive mindset for the day. I also try to make a conscious effort to feel grateful for all those things that I have while I'm getting ready throughout the morning. My next tip is to leave your curtains drawn a little bit, or at least allow some natural light to come in. It is winter right now, so it's dark out when I wake up in the mornings for work, but on the weekends it's really nice because I do get to wake up to natural light. I have white curtains, which means that the light comes through anyways, but I generally keep these ones closed at night because the city can be quite loud and bright, but I keep my balcony doors drawn so that I can see the light flowing in. And also when I wake up in the morning, first thing I like to do is take a look out the window, because I find that just seeing the CN Tower and the city kind of energizes me to get up and out of bed and start my day, rather than to lie back down for a few minutes or half an hour. Or sometimes when you do close your eyes, you end up waking up an hour or two later, and nobody likes that to happen. Next, I like to take time for my body. So this means going to the gym every morning and doing a routine. And I find that it energizes me for the whole day, but it also puts me into this achievement, goal-oriented mindset, which helps me to focus a lot more on work throughout the day and achieving my goals, personal, work, whatever they may be. It just keeps me driven. Then when I come home from the gym, I like to nourish my body with really healthy foods. Typically this is oatmeal, fresh fruits, and peanut butter. I do typically Snapchat my morning routine sometimes, so I'll link that below if you guys want to follow me on there. But I find that if I can do a combination of both exercise and healthy eating in the morning, it sets that tone for my whole day and helps me feel a lot more positive. Next, I love to spend my mornings listening to books or positive music. I find that this keeps me into the right energized mindset, also a learning mindset if I am reading a book at that time. But sometimes I also take the time to dance around my room. It keeps me energized. Dancing is kind of like its own form of coffee. I mean, it might be a little bit embarrassing to tell you guys that, but it's super fun for me and it helps me stay positive. Lastly, I make a conscious effort to avoid the news and all criticism, especially in the morning. So this means, like I mentioned, the news, or reading magazines, or checking out what's trending on Facebook. A lot of the times, actually quite the majority of the time, these are negative things. So it's a news story, say a murder story, or Justin Bieber did such and such and now everybody's bashing him. It's just not a good way to start your day. almost always it's mean and uncalled for, and it just doesn't set a very good tone for your day, especially your morning. So it's something that I try to avoid. I mean, if it's world news, you're gonna find out anyways, but to try and avoid it in the morning, I think it overall sets a positive tone for your day. Overall, you are the most important person in your life, so you need to make sure that you are happy, healthy, and just overall keeping a positive, grateful mindset throughout your entire day. It's like that airplane example. When the masks come down, you need to fix and put on your own mask before you help anybody else, because you truly are the most important person in your life. You are the longest commitment, so you need to put your best self forward, and that way you're helping everybody else around you too. And yeah, I hope that you guys liked this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe below, or like or share this video, and I'll be seeing you again very soon. Bye!
Now we see everything that's going wrong.